Brought to you by SEDS Global Branding Private Limited and Deals Flow Franchising. Produced by Brand Trigger and Explorer Frame. In association with Capital One TV and Cloud Access. Ab Jeeto Bharat Ka Dil. Presenting the Great Indian Brands Show with Sudarshan R. Chitlu. Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of the Great Indian Brands Show with Sudarshan R. Chitlu, where we introduce you to people, services, products and things that are making a difference in this country. And mostly it is about people because people are the ones who carve a brand out of everything or anything that they lay their hands on. And with us today is a very, very interesting gentleman. He's a pioneer in his field. He is known in the fashion industry and, his name follows wherever there's a fashion show. Khizar Hussain is here with us today. He's the choreographer of many fashion shows, many beauty pageants that are spread across the country, local and, even global. Khizar, thank you so much for being with us over here today. Very difficult to catch you amidst your schedule.
Thank you so much. And I was just listening, you were speaking about me. I thought that, do I even know myself this much? Thank you so much.
See, I've been to a couple of fashion shows and whenever I hear, Khizar is on the console, Khizar is handling this, Khizar is doing that. It's so amazing that so many people actually trust you for what you do. That is what a brand is, हम लोग कहते हैं कि brand show, the Great Indian Brand Show का मतलब क्या है? See, a brand is when people trust you like they trust Khizar.
Thank you, and really I would thank all my organizers, all my producers whom I'm working with, and they trust me a lot, and that's the belief they have on me, and also my team, who was there for me for always, and people
Absolutely.
like you.
If somebody trusts you so much, that means you're a perfectionist, और मतलब आपको वो कहते हैं ना आँख में सुअर का बाल आना, something like that kind of a detail. You were into those details, और वैसे किसी detailed person के साथ रहना जो कि creative director हो, तो बाकी टीम की तो definitely ऐसी तैसी होती
है. Yeah, they are very much hectic schedules they have, and they always keep saying let's rest for some while. I thought, okay, I don't want to rest. This work is my resting. I think this is what I love.
नहीं, मैं हमेशा this is so amazing. When I was in school, हम कई बार करते थे कि अच्छा अब आराम करते क्योंकि काम हो गया. मैं हमेशा से ये कहता था, एग्जाम देने के बाद एक्साइटमेंट कितनी होती है तो आप आराम कैसे कर सकते हो जब कोई काम खत्म हो जाता है ना 3-4 दिन लगे when it's over. I think आपके अंदर और एनर्जी आती है तब. How can you be defeated by something that you actually love?
True, very true. And this is what we love. We are artists. So our work is something which we have opted because of our passion. It is not because by anyone's force or anyone, आपको parents बोल रहे थे नहीं आप fashion choreographer बनो. This is what I have chosen for myself. And I love what I do. So it's never hectic. It's never making me feel tired. It's always exciting. It's always about new people. It's always about new sets, new designs, new people, and new team. Some cities we go, there are new teams we are working with. There are technical challenges which we have to face. And yes, it makes me feel more excited and more happening things comes out in such places.
Now, absolutely, I'm very sure. And there's one thing that I would like to, ask, especially I think even the viewers would love to know that, at such a young age, having achieved so much, I mean, how does it happen that it doesn't get to your head and you are so humble? And first of all, how did it all happen at such a young age?
Actually, I would say that I have not achieved much, but yes, it's on the process of achieving a lot, and I think I am not still yet content what I want to achieve. But yes, for all the youngsters out there, if I want to give them a message out regarding this field, precisely fashion fraternity. So what happens here, people come and they want an overnight success, which is not possible.
Yes.
They will participate in 1 or 2 shows. They will walk around the ramp.
Success is not a one-night stand. I'm sorry to use that phrase, but definitely it's not. It's a long-term marriage. You have to stay there, committed.
Yes, you have to stay there. There will be times where you will be feeling lost. You will be feeling like you're not made for it.
Absolutely.
And there will be people who will be telling you that this is not your cup of tea. You should leave it. But it's totally on your passion, your dedication, and also I would say your financial conditions, because it matters a lot nowadays, because people think that they have to support their family also. They have to look at to their broader perspective of their future. You should see, like, you should give time for sure, but also you should have a backup in this field. You cannot totally be dependent, because it is not like a Monday to Friday job. It is like something which will come, like you can have 4-5 shows in a month. And today's lifestyle, like the people see Instagram nowadays, they want to have cars, they want to have bikes, they want to have ride super bikes, they want to wear Gucci, Prada, everything. And then if you're working in an art field, you need to understand you're working your passion, not working for money.
There's one thing I would definitely like to ask over here, like you said, you should have a backup. But then for if you're really insane about it, I think the more important reason to mujhe lagta is that why you are there. It's not about how, but why. What is your purpose? Why? That intention. And as long as you have that why, because like the why that Simon Sinek always emphasizes on, he's the master of management, and he tells this, and I've always wondered about that why. So as long as that is strong, I think you can keep going on.
Yes, true. You should just be sticking to basic why you came here. Why you wanted to be someone, because people say that you might not earn like in a very huge amount, but when you go in fashion shows and then people call out, we need Khizar there, we need Khizar.
That is the biggest earning you can ever get. Definitely.
I think that sound, when people say that we need only you for the show direction, I think that is where I feel like I have achieved what I wanted.
Yeah, definitely. See, I'll tell you one thing, it's not even about you might not earn that much. Baat us cheez ki bhi nahi hai, I think that, see, when you're committed to something, when you are there to give something, over time you will develop a name where your name will start fetching you what you actually desire to achieve. But there is a process. देखो, जो भी पैदा होता है उसका भागने का जरूर मन करता है, लेकिन दोस्त 5 साल लगते हैं भागने के लिए.
ट्रू.
ठीक है, 1 साल 1.5 साल में तो सिर्फ क्रॉल ही करना आता है. ट्रू. उसके बाद 4 साल लगते हैं सीधा चलने में. राइट, उसके बाद 6 साल की उम्र में आके आप कहीं जाके भाग पाते हो.
True.
So everything has its own journey. I think you're in a chrysalis for a very long time.
Very true.
Yeah.
Even I give the same examples to many of the institutes when I go for talking to the youth of this new Gen Z generation. And when they ask me, sir, how to achieve this, or even on Instagram, people inquire me how to become a modeler or so. So I just compare them with few. If you are doing in engineering, you want an engineering job. You have to go to that 4 years, and then only you'll get a job. If you want to be a doctor, you have to go to that process, that entire process you have to take. Then only you will be achieving that certain things which you want in life. So similar is this field. I think you need to give time in the starting ages, and you should start early, which is a very plus point, because if you start early and you gain the fame and name in the early age, that keeps you going for a long. I think that happened in my case because I started early, though I started with a lot of other reasons. But yes, starting early is always a good option in this field, which I believe.
What are the things that you would say one needs to be very, very, confirmed of, sure of, careful of, or be, keep it under the lens, microscopic lens of your eye when you're in the field as a fashion director, show director?
As a fashion show director, if I'm addressing to the generation who is wanting to come into this field, now what is the thing? Now people don't want to wait for too long. They want results like in a day. Even on social media, if you see, people will post for a few days and they'll say that they're not getting views or something, and they'll just panic. Why I'm not getting paid? I'm not looking good. They'll judge themselves. So don't judge yourself. Give them time, because here the basic thing is networking.
Absolutely.
You need to travel. You need to meet new people.
It's a very, very important thing. Pay attention to this. Please go on. Networking.
Yeah, networking. So once your profile gets rotated into the right people, which you will not get at your first step. You will get to that step at the top. So you have to take miniature steps starting from your college level, then to your city level, then to your state level, then to different states, then to different scenarios of countries and whatnot. So it's a step-by-step process. You have to build up your network, and you have to be humble. You have to be grounded. You cannot throw your tantrums into this field because there is n number of options available into the market. If you start throwing that tantrums, if I am casting for a show,
being humble is the key.
It worked for me.
Yeah.
It's not that I am acting humble, but it's I don't know. I'm like naturally I'm like this, but sometimes people also act to be humble.
Yeah.
So at least try that if you're not.
ठीक है. वो कहते हैं ना कि कि there's something that is said about saints, like कि आप saints जिनके जो tombs है, मज़ार हैं, or even if you go to the temple or anywhere, just looking at the idol and physically उसको adapt करोगे ना अपने अंदर, even then आप पा जाओगे, ऐसा कहा जाता है. This is what he's telling. Imitation is a very good thing. So if you imitate and try to be humble, you will definitely become humble one day, I'm sure.
Surely. It's very.
And जैसा आपने बताया networking, so I'm sorry to just say this in this is a real example. I'm sitting here with you because of networking.
True, very true.
7 years ago, I joined this organization called Business Network International BN. I'm a part of the Delhi Central, and I'm so very proud of that chapter, Stellar's chapter that I'm a member of. I was the founding member of that. वहां से मुझे 4 साल बाद to do interviews टीवी में break मिला because somebody said you're an excellent speaker, you've got brilliant leadership skills, why don't you host a leadership show? This is happening, that is happening. I met the owner of Capital One TV, C1 Productions, Rajesh Kapoor ji, and then we had a chat, and then he said, okay, let's do a promo because I think it's all set, you have good ideas on leadership. And that promo went viral, and then I hosted 4 seasons of Leaders Today, and वो networking की वजह से now I'm right here sitting with Khizar. So you see, 7 years ago I never imagined. Thank you so much, Rajesh Kapoor ji, for that wonderful break. आप नहीं होते तो I wouldn't have been doing this at all. And I owe this all to you, definitely. Yeah, so that's a reason.
That's wonderful that you remember still your first job and coming into this industry. Even I do that.
We need to. पता है, हम लोग अपने roots भूल जाते हैं.
True. Very true.
जिस दिन जो पेड़ बढ़ जाता है, जिसमें फल लग जाते हैं ना, एक बात हमेशा से मैंने ये मानी है, that is what I learned from you today and I'll tell people, जब किसी पेड़ पे फल लगते हैं ना तो उसकी टहनियां झुकती हैं. It becomes more humble for people to तोड़ो और खाओ.
True.
मन की तृप्ति करो. वो अकड़ के खड़ा नहीं होता ईगो के अंदर.
True. You should be a giver.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what he's telling. Humility pays.
True. Even whatever I had faced in my early ages, whenever a youth or someone messages me somewhere, sometimes you see, like, if I am a show director, so I come to know that this person will be able to make it, and this person will surely not make into this field, but surely something else. Yeah. So I always try to, even the model sometimes, for example, if we talk about the height criteria, which many people talk about, like there is a height criteria, we cannot do it, but sometimes people say we can also do it. See, there is a standard commercialization of fashion weeks. If you're wanting to walk in a fashion week, outfit is made on a mannequin. It is not a custom made.
Absolutely.
So it is on a S size, 8 size, 10 size, 12 size. It is a standard design, and it will be fitting to a girl who is 5'8", 5'7", 5'8" and above. It is a commercial aspect which is there. And then a model who is there for 5'2", 5'1" height, and she's wanting to walk a fashion week, and then she complains about it that there is in height racism where fashion people are not casting us. So you need to understand, this is not a fun game or an entertainment game happening.
It has its own rules, it has its own agenda. There are certain requirements. Right. I mean, if you are a short person, you're not 6 feet tall or 5.5, 6 feet tall. I mean, look at Sachin Tendulkar. He's faced the giants of the world. He perfected his art to such a level. There's no genius. I think cricket was the game made for him. It's not that he was made for cricket. Was made for him. Just imagine.
True. There is a commercial aspect behind it, behind a designer's creation. He has to make the model walk on the ramp. He has to sell that outfit. Then only he will earn, and then the fashion grows of the fraternity. So that is how it is. So many times I try this to convince to people. I cannot say directly a no. because I don't know, I never go for being a jury. That's the major reason I never go. Many people call me
like you and me are very bad at jury.
Yeah. Many times people call me and tell me that
we love everybody. Everybody's
everybody. I will see the positive side of the person if he's even if he's a non-dancer and he's trying to dance. So I will see, at least he's trying. I cannot even dance on the floor in front of so many people, but he's trying. So I see the optimism what people are doing. So that's why I'd never go for the jury. But all the youth out there, whoever is there, you just need to understand the technical prospectus of this fraternity, and then you should opt for. There is not only modeling left in this fraternity. There are a lot of things. There are photographers, DOPs, cameramans, anchors, show directors, visual jockey, music man, light man, backstage managers. There are a lot of things to be done. So not only modeling is the term which only thing has to be done.
There's a lot that goes behind a model for walking on that ramp,
I know many music man or many backstage managers who earns more than the show directors. I know many of them. So guys, this is not the only field. There are a lot of aspects. The editors of this field.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they are doing very good right now.
Absolutely. There are so many avenues to it. Like that's what Khizar is telling, and see, he's so humble. वो इतने openly बता रहे हैं कि there are so many opportunities available for each one of you. Every one of us can actually be there. And if you have a talent, just approach. Is it the right way to approach a modeling agency or, a pageant industry? How does one approach over here? Because if somebody wants to, be a part of that industry.
This is a very, very important question. So I would like to answer this. There are two aspects to enter. Pageants nowadays, like earlier days, it was only Miss India or Miss World, which was a criteria to you should have a height of 5'8", 5'9", and then there was dreams of girls who were 5'1", 5'2", 5'3". So nowadays there are a lot of pageants happening into the country, and many are good also. Many give you at least a proper training and grooming, which is a necessity in the starting of this car.
Yeah, right where we're sitting. Miss India World, Mrs. India Planet. Mrs. India Planet, Miss India Planet. Yeah?
True. Yeah. They are giving an extremely well-equipped training and grooming sessions. They have me as a show director. They have so many groomers. You are training and grooming them for communications. And in the early stages in this field, you should be groomed and trained. Then only you will be able to at least send your profile to the casting agencies.
Absolutely.
So you should know what is your basic profile, what is a basic portfolio, how to basically walk on the ramp, and how you should carry yourself into the auditions and all. So pageants is your starting thing. Even if you are not knowing anybody, you can just scroll down Instagram nowadays and you can see a number of pageants. You just need to do a little bit of R&D, like these people are genuine,
of course,
the organization is genuine, what work they have done in past, and who are the groomers, trainers, show directors of the show. Will I get benefit? Will I get the network? So if there is a network, if there are people who are working into this core industry, you will come to the pageant, you will meet these people, and then you can follow, you can ask them message. I reply each and every message on my Instagram. I do that. I don't want anyone to fall in the wrong hands.
So why don't you announce your Instagram handle? Viewers, get in touch with Khizar Hussain and send a hi to him. It's a fire brand over here sitting with us today. It takes a lot of guts to be, and to actually step into that kind of a field when you are especially new. और फिर उसपे अपनी जगह बनाना और उसको आगे लेके जाना. There is so many things that you can learn from people like Khizar Hussain over here. Please, what's your Instagram handle?
It's Khizar Hussain Fashion Choreo on Instagram, and there's a guy in the yellow suit standing in front of the Glamour Fashion Week banner. You can just message me. I'll surely reply. It might take 1 or 2 days, or sometimes whenever I'm traveling.
Yeah, absolutely, you're busy. We all know that.
If I'm traveling, that time only I don't reply. But yes, whenever I'm free, whenever I'm at home, and there is a youth, someone who's messaging me regarding casting or regarding any update she's wanting or he's wanting.
If you want to, deploy his entire team for your upcoming fashion show, even colleges, you have festivals. You need someone really, really professional, and you should get in touch with. I know that colleges, you have a very good budget. You should definitely get in touch with Khizar Hussain for that kind of thing.
Thank you. I'm not a very
So where's your office in Delhi?
I'm not based in Delhi. I'm based in Nagpur. My hometown is in Nagpur. But
so he's already a traveling person. You see?
Delhi is, you can say it like it's my second home, because I do a lot of shows in Delhi, and people over here love me and I love them, because it's a warm kind of welcome for me always in Delhi. Whenever I come, people will come to meet me, and they want me to go out party over here, because Delhi, everyone knows it's but I'm not a party person, but they'll take me along with them. You should go, you should meet people. So that's how my network over here in Delhi worked. And thanks to God and thanks to people like you, my work in Delhi is good.
It's my honor and privilege that you are here, and you gave out of your entire busy schedule where you're training so many of these wonderful women who are contesting. We have been able to take some time from that, and you have spared some time for us. I'm so glad that you did this for my show, the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Chetlu. Thank you so much. And one thing that inspires you, Khizar, because I'm sure a lot of people would find resonance with what you are inspired with, and maybe it could help them.
What inspires me is once you understand in your life the importance of responsibilities in your life on your shoulders, I think that will be making you work in every domain you will success if you understand the word responsibility of your life.
It's deep, believe me, that's deep, that's ocean deep. You're walking the ocean floor over here with Khizar Hussain, because with responsibility comes clarity. When you have clarity, there is no doubt. When you have no doubt, there is no confusion. When there is no confusion, the sky is crystal clear. And when that sky is crystal clear, that means the sky in your mind, you are at calm and at peace and at oneness with yourself. And then you realize everything, the order outside you, it doesn't matter, because the order inside you affects the order outside you, and that is called responsibility. When you have it within you, you will see it done in every sphere of your life. We have Khizar Hussain with us over here today. Khizar Hussain, one of the most pioneering, I would say a pioneering, brand when it comes to fashion show direction. You can get in touch with him. Thank you so much, Khizar Hussain, for being with us over here today. It has been a privilege to be able to steal some time from your schedule.
It's my honor, and I just love the conversation whatever we had, because I was just getting my flashbacks and everything whatever I have gone through this in this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Chetlu. Like, kariye, share, kariye, comment, kariye. Please spread it around, and remember, we are here for you. You are a brand, or you know someone who is a brand, and you want to set the stage on fire. If we are, as a country of 140 crore people, do not help each other, then what are we doing? Get on the stage of the Great Indian Brand Show with Sudarshan Chetlu, and we will showcase you and let people know about you, just like Khizar has been so kind to give us some time. Thank you so much. We'll be back again soon with another guest in the next episode.
It's rocket launching day, right on, it's time to play. All set, ready to go, far away to the show. Dressed up in silver suit, climbing up the gravity shoes. Buckled up to my seat, baby, I can feel my heart.